Honestly, you know what? I'm done, bro. I am so done with TikTok.
You know where we at? Yeah. Started with me, just a young nigga with dreams. I hardly would call that a scheme. Look where we at, keeping the vision was key. I do what I do for my team. My niggas is strapped, fuck what you won't be for me.
So it's Monday and it's a new week, new goals. Well, the goals are gonna be the same because I really do like what we did last week with setting the 3 goals. So therefore they're kind of static and they each work towards the main goal, which is to continue making music our full-time job, like working towards that, right? So this week the goals are the same. Finish a song to completion. What completion looks like is the song is fully done and ready to submit, not including the artwork though, just the audio. The second one is 1 photo for Instagram as well as 14 short form content ideas, which we'll come up with. So that's kind of the plan for this week. And so far today, it's already, 6:40. I worked all day today, went to the gym, all that sort of stuff. So right now I'm really getting started on the first thing that I'm gonna work towards until obviously I call it a night tonight. But I'm trying something different. So what I did Sunday night was I sat down and I made a list, a very objective list of just the things that I know that I want to get done, right? And what I did is I tried to organize all those items throughout this week because this week I'm going to actually have 2 days off. So I'm only working 3 days this week because we're off for the holiday on Friday. And then I took another day off for Thursday because I have some stuff to do with my PhD professor. Well, the advisor for my PhD. So I went ahead and took off on Thursday as well too. Also have a dentist appointment Thursday as well. But anyway, so I have 4 days to really work this week, which is going to be good. But beyond that, I did kind of break some stuff up in order to try and be as productive as possible this week. And right now what I'm about to do is get ready to work on editing the vlog video that's going to come out for this week. But we just got something. So this just came in. So this is the DJI Mini 5 Pro, and this is the drone that I'm going to end up using a lot, I feel like, over my Mavic 2 Pro. So yeah, now that we have that, we're going to be able to do a lot of cool things with it. So the goal right now is I kind of want to unbox this at the moment and just kind of get acclimated with it, and then we'll get started editing the vlog. So here we go. So, DJI Mavic Pro 5. Well, doesn't matter. Okay. Gotta scan the QR code. And I really like this bag. It's very nice. So, have this bag. So here's what it looks like inside. This looks like additional batteries. And this is the new RC2 controller. And this is the drone, which is very tiny. So let's see. It's very, very tiny. Wow. I did not think this thing was this small. Like, it's very small. So yeah, so that's the goal. So the goal is with this drone is to have it be the one that we can kind of take and use anywhere. I'm still going to keep the Mavic 2 because it's still really good. And I do think that the overall quality of it is still really good. And for, I guess, really tough scenarios is where I'll still use it. But this one right here is going to be the drone that's going to be used for I guess most of the shoots that we do, because again, it being so lightweight allows me to be able to fly it in situations where I won't be able to fly the Mavic 2. So that's going to be really cool. But anyway, so now that we have this, I'm going to play with it. Probably not right now, because of the fact that I really need to go get to work on this vlog, because it's almost 7 right now. So I want to get to work on this vlog. Hopefully I can finish it tonight. That's the goal. So we'll see if we can get that done.
Shit if it doesn't align. I'm watching these niggas give up in they prime. Can't sell me a script cause I write my own lines. I'm streaming it live, no cuts and no edits, just all BTS. Put my name in the credits. The way that I act, there's no way to forget it. If I do a trendy, you know that I said. Know where we at? Might have to struggle sometime on keeping the vision alive. Know where we at? Made it a couple of times, but nigga, we still on the climb. You know where we at? Dare you to step out of line. You know that I'm all about mine. You know where we at? When you embracing the grind, you gotta take that as a sign. You know where we at?
So much for a shoot today.
It's just not that hot.
But it's lightning still.
You stand on top of the mountain.
And I get hit by lightning.
You get hit one and we take a picture right there.
Just another day in the hood, bro. What is that? What is that one line from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas? Like, oh shit, here we go again. Yeah. So it's Wednesday, and basically things started out good this week, but they kind of tapered off a lot. So basically what I did is I'm still running the 3 goals that I have for the week. But what I try to do is on Sunday, I try to sit down and write down all the things that I know I wanted to get done for the week. It's like have a list of things that need to get done for each day. And I feel like I organized them pretty well. And I kind of evened them out to the point of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, pretty much I have nothing to do. And that's how well I did it. But I'm feeling kind of disappointed right now. And the reason being is because I didn't get everything that I needed to get done yesterday. I was supposed to do 7 shorts. I only got 3. And the reason I got 3 is because it kind of took some time to do the ones that I did do. And so therefore I kind of ran out of time and I needed to get to the next task, which was going to the gym. And then from there I was supposed to go and do the mixing and the mastering for the new song for this week. But the problem with that though is literally I didn't feel like working on it last night. And part of the reason is because I got home later than I normally do from the gym, because we had a few errands to run yesterday. But again, this area and traffic is absolutely stupid. Generally, on a good day, we get home at 4. Well, yesterday didn't get home till almost 7. And yeah, we had errands and stuff to run, but the thing about it though is those errands should not have taken that long, because I mean they were pretty quick stops. It's just things were just piling up in a way that were just stupid. Like for example, there's this one area where we need to take this one road, and literally there's always a lot of traffic on this road around this time of day anyway, or like 4:35ish to begin with. But what made it worse is there's a train that runs through there, and this train schedule just so happened to be at this time where traffic is just already a mess. So therefore, I mean, we literally sat there for about 25 to 30 minutes. This was including like the train finally getting through, and then us obviously having to fight the traffic that had accumulated because the train was going. And I mean, that stuff was just so dumb. And that's just kind of how it goes. And then I'm not going to lie. I think yesterday, I was being tested. And I do think I passed. I think I passed the test. I think spiritually I was being tested, because generally in situations like this, I'm very annoyed. I'm very frustrated and pissed off because, one, people are doing dumb shit. You had a lot of people that were doing really dumb shit on the road as far as driving goes. People were either being slow in times where they should not have been being slow. And I'm trying to be generous because, yes, sometimes I feel like I can be pretty sensitive to when people are going what I consider slow. But no, these people were being extra slow, and that's me saying that. And generally, I'm more generous with how I define what slow is. These people were being extra slow, and during those moments, I was just breathing and just trying to stay in presence. And I think I did a really good job yesterday because I didn't get pissed off nearly as much as I did. Not to mention, too, this is one thing I want to try to see if I can grab it off my dash cam, because yo, this shit really ticked me the fuck off, bro. What the fuck? You're kidding me. Yo, that pissed me off so bad, bro. I swear. But anyway, again, I took a deep breath and I just let it go. So I'm trying my best to work on my patience. The point is, I'm behind a little bit though. And because obviously I have some tasks that I still need to get done. But like I said, I do have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to try and work on these things. So I'm going to do that right now that I'm off work. Obviously I have to go to the gym right now, but we're actually going to go and do what is planned for today, which is a photo shoot for the artwork for the song that's going to come out for July, which we're already in July. With that said though, we have things planned today. Maybe depending on what time I get back home, after we're done doing the shoot, I might can get some stuff done, but I doubt it because I'm pretty sure it's gonna already be close to like 9, maybe 10 when we're done. Because we have to wait to a certain lighting. There's a certain lighting that I'm waiting for, and that generally won't hit till around like 7:40, close to 8, maybe even later into 8 to be honest, because I don't know what it looks like downtown. So we gotta go see.
Know that I'm all about mine. Know where we at. When you embracing the grind, you gotta take that as a sign. We know where we at. I like embracing the challenge and writing out checks just so budgets get balanced. The way I cook up, you could say it's astounding, but I think I'm better with others surrounding. No faith in my ops to come with resistance. I do what I want like a chef in the kitchen. I'm calling them out because something is missing. A nigga would really enjoy competition. Stay running it up. I'm all about numbers. I'm fully locked in. I'm just chasing these commas. Can't let people in. I'm just trying to be honest. It be your own friends who be making up drama. No stalling me out. Won't get my attention. Some niggas get stuck in the dumbest positions. I stay on the gas. I'm just truly persistent. Most of them will never see this kind of. Know where we at? Might have to struggle sometime on keeping the vision alive. Know where we at? Made it a couple of times, but nigga, we still on the climb. Know where we at? Dare you to step out of line. You know that I'm all about mine. Know where we at? When you embracing the grind, you gotta take that as a sign. You know where we at? You know where we at?
Sometimes you forget what you've done to become who you've become. And it's important to remind yourself and remind other people who you are.
Right?
Because
You know where we at? Might have to struggle sometime on keeping the vision alive. Know where we at? Made it a couple of times, but nigga, we still on the climb. Know where we at?
So it's Friday. Obviously, it was another off day today. This is basically where we are. So I've literally spent like the past 4 hours working on the mix for the song for this week. And right now I'm doing my testing phase, kind of testing it out. And it's just because I couldn't get it to sound exactly how I wanted. Because with this song, for some reason, and I don't know why I didn't pitch it up to begin with. I should have done that before I finalized it. But I like where it is, the key that it's in and everything, but it definitely should have been pitched because it's a lower pitch song. Like, I mean, the whole thing is just like in a low register. So therefore the mixing technique was a little different. I think I've sung that low before, but it's been a while. Well, it was rapping really. But anyway, so basically that's what I've been doing today. Yesterday, I did get the photo and everything done for this song. Today, obviously, it's just been mainly working on finishing the song. So therefore, we can go ahead and get it sent out. I still need to edit the photo and the video for the song itself so I can go ahead and send it off to TuneCore and everything. But until we can actually get the song finalized, we're not going to do that. So that's pretty much where we are right now. I'm kind of taking a break from the song because I think it's helpful that whenever you're working on mixing and mastering your own stuff, you give yourself time, you give your ears some time to kind of relax during the mixing session. So therefore you can come back to it, listen to it with fresh ears, because honestly, the first mix I done on it, I did not like it. So I literally started re-recording the entire song, right? Took my first break, went back to it, and I felt like the first recording was absolutely fine. I feel like I was just fatigued from listening to it for so long. And so yeah, just a waste of time, honestly. But I mean, that just kind of goes with it. That goes with actually doing this thing. So
You know where we at? Yeah. Started with me, just a young nigga with dreams. I hardly would call that a scheme. Look where we at, keeping the vision was key. I do what I do for my team. My niggas is strapped, fuck what you won't be for me. My hitters be chasing collapse. If you come in with fuck shit, just know it's a trap. Looking for smoke, then you know where we at. They slow to react. Damn, I hate wasting my time. I'm canceling shit if it doesn't align. I'm watching these niggas give up in they prime. Can't sell me a script cause I write my own lines. I'm streaming it live, no cuts and no edits. Just all BTS, put my name in the credits. The way that I act, there's no way to forget it. If I do it trendy, you know that I know where we at. Might have to struggle sometime on keeping the vision.
Probably not.
Know where we at? Made it a couple of times, but nigga, we still on the climb. Know where we at?
I don't think so, huh?
Step out of line, you know that I'm all about mine. Know where we
If
at?
not, then
When you embracing the grind, you gotta take that as a sign. You know where we at?
Oh, well.
Embracing the challenge and
There you
writing
go.
the text so budgets get balanced. The way I cook up, you can say.
all right, so today is Sunday, and basically where I am right now for the goals is I'm 2 of 3 for the week. But as far as videos go, I'm only still 4 of 14. So I didn't really get to do any of like new short form or really come up with any ideas yesterday because my mom was here over the weekend And despite her being here, I was still able to finish the song though, which was cool, but I just didn't really get to do anything with the short form content like I need to. So I'm behind on that, but it's just 1 p.m. So I should be able to get out 10 more or be able to record at least 10 more. That's the goal. But I kind of was doing some self-reflection because basically what had to happen is we did a special episode of the podcast where I was on my wife's podcast for the first time. And that was actually really fun. I had a lot of fun on the podcast, but because of that though, that's what kind of ate into some time. And then also, trying to get it ready to go out for tomorrow. That again takes some time. So that's where some of our time kind of went. But at the same time though, I had fun doing the podcast episode. And now here we are preparing to go ahead and get back into these shorts. But I do think I'm really liking this new strategy though, because I do feel like it gives me a lot of breathing room. Not to say that I'm not still busy and not pushing forward to what it is that I'm trying to accomplish, but though I am in a situation where I feel like my goals are more clearly outlined and therefore I'm able to accomplish them a lot better. So this week so far has been really good. I mean, besides me being behind on the short form content, it's been a really good week. Like, I gotta say, it's been very fun, everything that has taken place. So honestly, you know what? I'm done, bro. I am so done with TikTok. So the thing about it is, people talk all the time about how TikTok does this whole shadow banning thing. And obviously there's mixed reactions from people when it comes to it, because some people feel like that it's not possible, but I think people have experienced it. And obviously I don't think TikTok's going to straight up just admit that this is happening, but it has happened to me a total of 3 times. And the reason I know it is because I tested it. There was one time I did this one diss track type deal. And this is when I first got shadow banned the first time. I took it down and within a week, my views returned to normal, because I think TikTok generally does push you out to about 200 to 300 people, right? But you generally see views that climb up pretty well. Well, here recently, the videos that I've been posting on TikTok barely do 100. And I understand sometimes the videos just don't resonate with people, and that makes sense. Obviously, the algorithms do what they want to do. However, though, I think it's crazy when you post videos on multiple platforms and the videos do great numbers on other platforms, but for some reason it does no more than 99 views on TikTok. I really think that there's a problem, and I think that there's some type of shadow banning going on. So I honestly think for right now, at least, I'm done with TikTok. I finished my videos that I was going to do for the week. So I successfully completed all 3 of the goals that I have for this week. However, though, I took some time to do some research because now I'm reconsidering something, because my mentality was that I wanted to do 14 short form contents. I want to take a different approach. And the reason being now is because I'm going to stop what I was doing. I was making videos, and basically I post all the videos on all 3 platforms: TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts, right? But the thing is, I feel like I'm learning that all these platforms don't really operate the same, obviously. But I think that each platform requires a certain level of tailored content. And with that, I think that's an issue, because I kind of repurpose the content throughout all of them, and I don't think that's working in the right way, at least. So I'm changing my content strategy. So we got to come up with another 3rd goal for next week. I don't know what that's going to be, but obviously it's going to be finishing another song, and then as well to 1 photo for IG type deal. But the thing about it though is I really need to figure out how I'm going to do the short form content thing, because I really do like it. I like making short form videos. It's fun. And for me, it's not fun because obviously I'm trying to be seen more. It's not fun because of that reason. It's fun because I generally do just like making videos and doing photos. And I think that goes back into the whole photography aspect and why I started a photography company to begin with, because I enjoy that stuff. I enjoy making that type of content. So with that, I have to find a better way to approach this. I think for YouTube, what I'm going to do is I'm only going to post YouTube shorts that are in relation to either the music videos that I'm posting or either related to the vlogs, right? I think those are going to be the only things that go on YouTube. And then for Instagram, I think I'm going to put more focus on Instagram because, again, I want to get into doing more photos. I want to post more pictures of just things in general because I love good quality images, right? That stuff is fun. It's the same thing with videos too. So I think what I want to do is I want to take some time to kind of study Instagram more and to just get better at Instagram in general and kind of move forward from there. So right now it's 4 o'clock and I'm happy because I completed all 3 goals this week. And I feel like what helped me complete those goals was I made a list of all the things that I knew I wanted to complete for a week. And I kind of parse them out throughout my week. So therefore I knew on X day, this is what was getting done. And it wasn't it wasn't a situation where I was waiting till the day and it's like, oh, well, I should do this day and trying to plan it same day and then obviously not doing it. And so that was an issue within itself. So I think I want to take that same approach for next week too. However, again, though, we got to come up with a third goal, or maybe not. We'll see. However, though, I think that I am really happy with how this week went. I think what helped it also is because I had 2 days off. Well, technically I only worked 3 days this week. So having those 4 days really helped out a lot. And it brings me to a point because this is something that I actually wanted to do before, but I didn't do it. And I don't know if I would do it now, considering the fact that I have this new gym schedule, and I think that would create problems with it. But there was one time I wanted to do 4 10s at work. And I asked about it, and it's possible for me to do it, but I don't know. Because if I did 4 10s, I would always have 3 days off work during the week. So I don't know if that's worth it or not. So I don't know. We'll think about that. What I can say though is I know for a fact that having those 2 extra days this week helped out a lot in completing our goals. So next week is going to be interesting to see if it's going to be the exact same thing or not, or if it's going to be a little more tough considering the fact that I don't have those additional days. But we'll see if my method of just planning out my days early for the whole week actually helps and turns results throughout the week. So hopefully it does. But other than that, I think that this has been a great week. I really do appreciate everybody for watching and coming along with me this week. Next week is going to be even more exciting, I hope. No, I take that back. I know that it's going to be even more exciting because I think that there's a lot of things that we got to keep pushing for. And I see our process is kind of slowly coming together and it's more polished. So that's a good thing. So that's going to be it for this video, and I will see everyone next week.